We are the Morning X. In case you ever have to step away from the show, FYI, we have a podcast. Wherever you get your pods, the Morning X podcast, just search Morning X with Barnes and Leslie. All the Sleazes are there, usually around 10 a.m. When we get done, everyone can get that posted up so you can take us wherever you go. We do have a family meeting, a very important thing we need to put out on the table and get some advice from you all, not just us. This needs to spread further. This is important. We'll get to it. Someone on the show needs some advice. Is Crash around? Not to call out anything specific.
Someone needs advice.
Let's get some sleaze first with Leslie Fram.
Have you watched that Ryan Murphy thing, Love Story?
I just can't. It doesn't interest me.
Well, I have to say, you know who Jack Schlossberg is, right?
Yeah, isn't that the nephew?
Yeah, his uncle was John F. Kennedy Jr. Well, he's been very vocal, ripping Ryan Murphy and the whole series.
If you want to know someone who's never met anyone in my family, knows nothing about us, talk to Ryan Murphy. I would just want people who do watch the show to watch it with one letter in mind, and that's a capital F for fiction. The guy knows nothing about what he's talking about, and he's making a ton of money on a grotesque display of someone else's life. I would hope that Mr. Murphy would donate some of the millions of dollars of profits that he's making to maybe some of the causes that John championed throughout his life. Justice, maybe he would donate some of that money to the JFK Library to help keep President Kennedy's memory alive. But he's not. He's making money. This is not a documentary, and I'll leave it at that.
He does kind of make a good point.
It's interesting how Ryan Murphy will do something great and then just something awful.
You know what? If you did a whole segment on name like producers or people that did some, great and then awful, another one you could add to it is Marty Supreme, which got all kind of accolades. I didn't see it. You saw it, right?
I saw it. I didn't mind it, yeah.
Okay, so that's what I hear, people that didn't mind it. But then they have that Neighbors show that just came out that the same producers did. It's a reality show about feuding neighbors.
Yes. Is it good?
Awful.
Yeah, people are just throwing stuff up against the wall.
Because wasn't Marty Supreme up for an Academy Award?
It is up for
right.
This weekend. Next weekend.
If you reversed it and you saw the Neighbors thing first, you would be appalled and think there's no way these people are up for any kind of award.
God, that's so crazy.
I know.
One of my favorite shows, which I know you don't watch anymore, is The Bear, and it is set to end with season 5.
Never watched it.
At FX and Hulu. So good. Jeremy Allen White, the whole cast. They're currently filming right now in and around Chicago. I'm kind of really sad to see it go because I love that show. Jack Osborne was on with Billy Corgan on Billy's podcast, talking about his best job ever.
It was going to be called Historically Incorrect with Ozzy and Jack. And we were going to go, because we were both history buffs, go check out these different historical sites. We went to Stonehenge, we went to Japan, went to Cuba.
Yeah.
And then it kind of turned more into this like buddy road trip type show. And it was just great. We just went and did cool stuff, met cool people. And most of it was done with us driving around in an RV all across the country. And it was just awesome. It's just like the best time.
And it's something he enjoyed.
He loved it. Even when he was so sick, he was like, come on, let's do the show. Let's do the show. And I'd be like, Dad, you really want to go in an RV and like traipse around the country and just stay in hotels? He's like, yeah, it was so much fun. It was just fun to spend time with him and just have wild experiences.
Yeah. How cool is that in the name? Historically Incorrect. I love that.
Yeah, it seems like the joke would fall short quickly. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Ozzy would have been funny on that show. Eddie Vedder's been out, of course, promoting his current show on Netflix. He kind of let slip what's next for Pearl Jam.
That's a good question. Well, there'll be more music, that's for sure. Yeah, they've been kind enough to give me some time to dedicate to these issues, this particular cause. Also knowing that will probably fuel the emotion of when we get back together. But, whenever we get together, things happen quickly. The funny thing is after 35 years, I think, together, one thing that happened during that time is we've all become much better musicians. We really are more of a group now than ever.
I know, but their first album was their biggest, so why not go back to when you were sloppy? Because it did pretty well.
Here's something I know you and I would both watch, I think. There's this rumor going around that Will Smith and Chris Rock are reportedly preparing a face-to-face interview with ABC News, which would be their first, public conversation since the whole incident at the Academy Awards. Would you watch that?
I wondered if that was fake news.
I've been seeing it, and so I've been like in sort of a deep dive.
From blue check sources, they're saying that, which it's been so long, but okay. I mean, that could get interesting, I guess.
But whose idea do you think it was first?
I don't know.
To kind of,
he bounced back, though. It wasn't like he was a pariah in Hollywood. It took a minute. He was like put in his room for, a minute, and then he was back out.
Have you heard about this new Russell Crowe movie that's coming out in April 10th? They're saying it's like going to be physically challenging, or it was.
Called what?
Starring as an MMA coach. The drama is called Beast, described as a true underdog story. I love those underdog stories, full of heart and purpose.
Here we are, top of the mountain. In this entire building, there's only two people that know you are going to win this fight tonight. There's you, and there's me. Everybody knows he's bigger, he's faster, he's stronger. You can think.
Why do I need to think?
So you can punch him in the face. Hard work is done. Now comes the fun.
That looks pretty good.
I mean, it's kind of like a Rocky, except for MMA fighters,
that
right?
Looks good. Solid.
Russell Crowe's voice. Oh, they're making a Game of Thrones movie, Barnes. I know. Close your ears. You don't care. But it's officially in the works at Warner Brothers. They're also working on developing a series at HBO, another one about Aegon's conquest.
Dude, they are dripping that thing and squeezing the sponge.
And
That's hard.
spin-offs.
Is there anything left? Come on, squeeze one more out.
That is your celebrity sleaze.